Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you whether you should use a mortgage broker or whether you should go to your bank when you're looking to get approved for a mortgage for your next place. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Hasan Juma. I'm a real estate agent in the Vancouver area, and I make these educational videos to help you in your buying or selling journey. Without wasting any time, let's get started. So by far, one of the most common questions I get from clients is whether they should just go to their bank to get proof for a mortgage or whether they should actually go to a mortgage broker. Now, you might just be getting started on your buying journey and you may actually not know the difference between what a bank representative can do for you and what a mortgage broker can do for you. So I'll break it down for you really quickly. Basically, when you go to a bank, you'll deal with one of their mortgage specialists or mobile mortgage specialists, they call them here in Canada. And what they do is they basically will show you the different products that are available through that specific bank, and chances are you're going to go through a bank that you've built a relationship with. Now, mortgage broker is a little bit different because they don't work for any bank. You can think of them as the middleman or the middle person in between a lender and yourself, and they deal with all of the lending institutions, many of the lending institutions, at least here in Canada, so they can actually offer you a wide range of different types of products when it comes to your mortgage. Now, most people in the real estate industry, a lot of realtors and mortgage brokers, they will tell you, of course, mortgage brokers will tell you that you should use a mortgage broker every single time when you need to get a mortgage. And for myself personally, I use a mortgage broker. I don't go directly to a bank for my mortgages, but I do have a bit of a unique situation that pushes me in that direction. Now, if you're a first-time buyer or you're just getting your feet wet in the real estate market, I don't think you always have to go to a mortgage broker, and I'm going to explain a couple different scenarios where you might actually go to your bank that you've built a relationship with versus a mortgage broker when you're looking to get approved for your mortgage. So just to reiterate, if you go to the bank to get a mortgage, they're going to have a specific mortgage product that they can quote unquote sell you or offer you. It's going to have a specific mortgage rate. Now, having said that, your relationship with the bank, your credit score, that can adjust the rate for you as well. So don't think that the rates that you see from a bank online are going to be the rates that they are going to be able to offer you. They can often do better than what the posted rate is and get you a very competitive rate in the market. Now, if you're to go to a mortgage broker is going to take your file and they're going to quote unquote shop it to the different lenders out there to see who can get you the best rate. Now, I want to throw in a little bit of a caveat here because it's not always that a mortgage broker is actually taking your file and sending it out to 5 or 6 lenders and just looking to get that lowest possible rate. All of us in business, we build relationships, and it's no different with mortgage brokers. Mortgage brokers will often have a favorite 2 or 3 lender that they go to with most of their deals. Again, it is more than going to a bank who's only offering you their one product, but usually a mortgage broker will take yours and decide based on your file which lender is more likely to give you the best rate. So you might be wondering now, why would I go to a mortgage broker versus going to my bank? Now, the benefit of using a mortgage broker is if your financing situation is a little bit gray or it's a little bit trickier, it's not so conventional. What I mean by that, and I mentioned off the top that I use mortgage brokers for my mortgages, and one of the reasons I do that is because I'm self-employed. Certain types of individuals, it can be a little bit trickier to get approved through what we'll call, say, an A lender, say through the bank, versus going to a mortgage broker who, again, can shop your file around to a lender who's hungry, that is willing to give you the mortgage on the property. So for example, if you don't have the greatest credit score, if there is some gaps in your employment history, if you're self-employed like myself, if you're getting to the point where this is a second or a third mortgage, a third property that you're purchasing, at some point, your bank is going to want to stop lending you money. And oftentimes, even seasoned investors in real estate, they shift over to mortgage brokers as well. Now, when might you just go into your bank and deal with a bank representative? If you have a long-standing relationship with a bank, you have a good credit score, you have stable employment, and you have a employment history, sometimes it makes sense to go to your bank to get the mortgage. I've personally had clients that have gone to their bank to get the mortgage, and they've gotten very competitive rates, and they've gotten it quickly. I found that the relationship with the bank really helps to escalate things in terms of timing and getting things approved as quick as possible. And those of us in the real estate market know that time sometimes is everything, and time kills deals. Sometimes that relationship is very helpful in speeding along the approval process. Now, another benefit though of using the mortgage broker, and this is pretty important as well, is I mentioned off the top that the mortgage broker has access to different lenders, but they also have access to different types of lending products. So really quickly, we consider an A lender as a big bank here in Canada. That would be like a TD Bank or a Royal, Scotiabank, BMO. These are A lenders. But mortgage brokers also have access to B lenders, which may be smaller credit unions, but they also have access to private lending. Now, when is this important? Anytime you shift from an A to a B to a private lender, your interest rate goes up, but it's easier to get approved for the mortgage. Now, this may come in handy, for example, if you're writing an offer on a property and you've been given guidance to write a no subject offer, you really want to work with a mortgage broker that has an A lender option for you, perhaps a B lender option, and a private lender option. At the end of the day, you're going to pay a higher interest rate, but you're going to be able to complete on the property. You're going to be able to avoid lawsuits. So a benefit again of going with the mortgage broker over the bank is they don't only shop your deal to A lenders, they can also send it to a B lender or a private lender. They tend to be able to be more creative in terms of getting your funding. So just to reiterate off the top, sometimes it does make sense to go to your bank, to the mortgage specialist at the bank. Again, you've built up a long-term relationship, you have good credit, you've shown a really good payment history. Again, you've been with that bank a long time. They can escalate things. They can offer you really competitive rates. And quite often I see that the mortgage rate between what's offered between a mortgage broker and one of the A lender banks is very, very similar. So you're actually not always making the decision based on the rate itself. It's who can get you approved in a timely fashion, because again, time kills deals in this market, and who you're comfortable dealing with and having your mortgage carried with for the foreseeable future. Most of us are signing on for a 5-year term, but for an amortization wise of 25 to 30 years, that may be the duration of your relationship with your mortgage lender. So I hope I've been able to answer the question for you. Should you use a mortgage broker or should you go to your bank to get approved for your next mortgage? If you found some value in this video, I'd love it if you could like the video and subscribe for more future real estate content. If you wanted to work with me, you're in the Vancouver area, you're looking at buying or selling property, I would love to help you out. All my contact information is in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day.